Hi, it's Ian here from Dark Blades Workshop. This is a quick tutorial on how to do the vehicle bases for the Batman miniature game. Okay, the large base. These are actually made by Games Workshop as well in the same dimensions. I think it's 120 by 92. It's the large oval base. What I did, was to obviously prime it, and then I used the Rust-Oleum textured paint on it. I get it from B&Q, and then I gave it a coat of dark blue grey. And what I'm going to do now is mix it 50-50 with this heavy blue grey. And I'm going to use this bit of sponge. Just have on there to test the pattern that you're going to get. I may have to add more of the heavy blue grey to get a lighter colour, but we'll start off with this one, and we'll just build up the highlight. You can of course just dry brush it on, but I like a nice random pattern, so I'm going to add more light heavy blue grey. Okay, so just put another drop in there and it's made quite a difference, so I'm just testing it just in case I get it. So I'm going to change direction of your sponge or you're going to get the same mark in a regular pattern. So I keep changing the angle that you use. You can use different pressures as well. So we've got a bit of a random pattern going there. It's going to carry on. I'll do another pass and I might add a little bit more heavy blue grey. Yeah, definitely. Let's put another blob in. Mix it in. Right, that's almost pure heavy blue grey now. Just make sure you get all the excess off it, because you don't want a big blob in the middle of your base now to spoil it. Right, get in there. Okay. Next up, I'm going to use this masking tape. It's about 6mm across, so it's quite a nice size to use for lines. And just need to decide where you're going to put the line, really. You can all different angles you can use. So what I tend to do, I'll put, if I'm doing a double yellow, I'll end up putting about, I usually go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then pull up the middle two, but I'll just guesstimate. The width, so I use less tape. Otherwise it's just a waste, really. Get rid of that tissue. Obviously, if you just wanted to do a single white line, that's all you need. Let's press it down and we're ready to go. So next up is the yellow. I'm still using this because I've got it, luckily, because I love the colour. But if you haven't got this one, use Avalanche Sunset and only a little bit of the Flash Gits yellow. Because, it's only because I don't want it a bright yellow, I want it quite worn. So it's like a mustardy yellowy colour. And I'm using my trusty stipple brush. It's quite a sturdy bristles on this one. And just stipple on the yellow. As I say, I don't want a brand new looking yellow line to make as though it's been there for a few years, you know. Worn at the edges. And I'd suggest you let this coat dry and then go over it again, because it does, when it dries, it fades quite a bit. You know, you think you got quite a bright colour there, but it will diminish unless you go on it really thick. But I like to build it up. So we'll leave that dry. And the second coat, you can see the road is still showing through quite a lot, but it will change after a second coat. Okay, that's it dry. So it's a case of peeling. That's my favourite bit. Right, pigments next. Okay, moving on to the pigments, and I've got a couple by MIG here, City Dark Dust and Factory Dirt Ground. That's the Factory Dirt one. City Dark Dust has been mixed in the last time with this one, which is the black one. And I tend to use this box because I tend to put too much in there and always come back and use some more later on. So it's a good little thing to get going. So I'm using a huge shade brush by Citadel. It's quite soft at the end, or if you've got a makeup brush you can borrow off your girlfriend or your wife, just grab one of them. Right, we'll try the Factory Dirt first. It's a bit of red, this one, so I'm going to go quite light. Just to get a different tone. On the base. The camera's it's not really picking up, so I'll go a bit heavier. I use this on the streets on the board as well, to do different lines in the road from the exhaust fumes or the tyre tracks. But I tend to go along the yellow line like that, but this is, I don't know, it could be at a junction or something with crossing over. And just keep going until you're happy. So, next stage after that is to add any newspapers that you want or different markings. I've used stop sign on this one, so I'll add some newspapers to that one later on, maybe a little bit of debris. These stop sign I got from Multiverse Gaming, and they've got like a stencil pack and some pretty cool ones in there actually. These are the crossings that I use on the board. You have to start that way and then turn it and match it up and then carry on the pattern across the road. What I would suggest is that if you're airbrushing, that you mask quite a large distance around so that you don't overspray onto what you've done already. This one is a definite must. It's really good. I've used that quite a few times on the board already. Right, okay. That's it for now, I think. Okay, so I've got a selection of bases now that I've finished, and I just wanted to show some vehicles to go on them. This is the Knight Models, well, the old Batmobile kit out of resin, and this is the one out of the Dark Knight Rises. And that's the Eaglemoss version of that one, and they all fit on there pretty nicely. That's a tight squeeze, but I've also got 1/43 scale Hummer that I got off eBay, and that fits on nicely. I've got about 3 of these for the militia. But yeah, you can have some fun with these, with the markings and the newspapers and rubbish. It's a bit of good fun. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one.